Oh, it did get there. Well, my bad. Sorry. You're right. Jeez. The AI knowing. All right. You got it, buddy. All right. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Today we're going to pick up where we left off just the other day, and we are going to continue on this STM32F746G Discovery Board, and we are going to make it. We're going to have it. We're going to vibe it. It's going to work this time. It's going to work this time. We did a project. We had to create the project. It's got a status. We got CMake files going in there. We've got BSP. We got everything. Everything is looking good. It's looking good. We're going to get stuff to show up on the board today. We're going to do it. It's going to work. So I'm Ryan Torvik with Tuliptree Technology. Let's go. All right, here we are. Right where we left off. All right. Okay. So I don't remember where we were. Let's look at our project status. So we've got the project setup, directory structure, design document. That's this document is here. The board support package has been installed. Toolchain configuration. Yep. So it did a UART thing. This is interesting. And I looked back and I was like, no, it was supposed to be doing LCD. Okay, so it's got a UART implementation. Whatever. LED blinking. Okay, implemented. Build system setup. Good. But then we've got this compile project, and that's where it's, that's just one of the little important parts. It's going through. So the compilation hasn't passed yet. And then here's the detailed log of all the things that I did last time. So, so down here is downloaded and extracted this in the code mode. So it's really, really cool. Oh, that's why it's going upwards even. It's coming. Maybe we should put the timestamps in there too, but whatever. So CMake configuration failed. No such file or directory. So yeah, we're gonna pick it up where it was left off and see how it goes. All right, dear Roo code. I'm gonna leave it with Gemini and Orchestrator. You'll remember what we've got here is a dev container from embed ops dev container from Dojo 5. That's got our tool chains in it. And then we've got CMake, and here's our project here. There's got the BSP has all been extracted to there. That's where the build is. There's some docs. That's the project status. There's an include directory, which is empty. Source has a single main.c, and this is what we pumped out for that so far. There's this how that it's not finding. So let's see how it handles the fact that it's not finding that how. All right, please continue creating my project. All right. The project creation status is in the markdown file. Go. So grab the context from this. What it was doing it in ask mode. Okay, grab that. Okay, so it's going into debug mode now. Project has successfully configured CMake. Delegate the task to a debug mode. All right, so let's see. The Hello World project is failing at the compilation stage. ASM compiler detection error. C compiler ABI detection failed. Your task, investigate the root cause. Identify. That's like, this is very not Mission Impossible, right? Your task, should you choose to accept it. Man, that is a lot. Examining the CMake list of files to understand how the project compilers and specific flags are defined. Okay. This is fascinating. These instructions are specific to this task and supersede any conflicting information for the debug mode. Just run the CMake and get the results yourself. Okay, so don't forget you're in that directory now. Okay, now running make. Yeah, you're missing that .how file. All right, I'm cheating, totally cheating, but it's okay. All right, what's happening? which is crucial. How header file, that means the include paths are not correctly set up in the CMake. Yeah, but there's, yeah, it's not, you're not going to find any HAL files in there. Do I need this one? So do I need more than just the board support package? Let's see. I'm going to cancel this. Terminate this for now. Do I want to do that? Can I switch? Yeah, why is this not, why is it not here? I'm really confused. Why is that? It feels like there should be drivers, there's a BSP driver, there's a SimSys driver, and then that feels like that should be in there, but you did delete. You did delete the, okay, post that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, download and place the HAL drivers there. Okay, I'm gonna help you out here. You're welcome. So the wget is gonna fail because it doesn't exist. All right, let's try that again. Curling down stuff. It's weird. You'll need to. Okay, I'm just gonna do it for you. Okay, go ahead. Okay, now that I'm pretty sure we need a conf file for this. We need to have certain, like, if we're gonna interact with the how, we need to actually create that. Yep, there's a template, and we need to actually copy that over and then fill it out. Okay, so we need to copy it, put it in my includes. Okay, run command. Oh, it did not. Okay, hold on. The copy. I don't like how it's not able to get the output all the time. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. All right, now it's getting different fatal errors. Other header files it cannot find. No such file or directory. The file as well as the main device specific header file provided by the SimSys. According to CMake, should be there. Like the HAL drivers, the SimSys files were not correctly placed or are missing from the BSP. That's really weird. You know what? I don't like you. So you may remember. You may remember that I was reading the directions for how to do this, and it said, "Oh, you need to do a git clone of this thing." And I'm like, "I'm not doing a git clone of this thing. I'm just going to download it." Well, it appears maybe some of you guys already knew this, and you're going like this the whole time. I'm like, oh. Well, it appears that the Git repository has Git remotes in it. And so when you're grabbing the release, the tagged version, it does not include those Git remotes. And so we've got to go and either git clone recursive and get the whole thing, or just or go through and find all the different remotes and get it ourselves. So let me see if I can find, where did you want it? SimSys device, ST. Yeah, let me just go grab this. Tags 1.2, copy link. Okay. All right. Here is the link to the. Okay, so now it's going to curl those down and put in the right location. Okay, run command. Failed to open the file, no such file or directory. Yeah, you're in the. Okay, I'm just going to cd. All right, run command. Come on. All right, and then back there. Woohoo! Different errors. Yay, different errors. Doesn't know UART. Cascade of errors. The root cause being, please select your target in your STM, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to add, oh, we're going to add it to the compilation line. Thank you. I don't want to do that. Okay. Go away. Just make sure you're in the right directory still. Yep. Okay, make. Different errors. Interesting. So it's adding compile definitions instead of adding it there. Okay, that's different. 33%. That's better, right? Processor does not support DSP in ARM mode. Weird. I was not expecting that. Okay, so assembler not respecting thumb from C flags. Incorrect assembler implication. Startup file issue. So what are they going to do? They're going to, it already contains the -M thumb and MCPU Cortex M7, which tells GCC. Selected processor does not support. Strongly suggest the assembler is not in thumb mode. This is odd because -M thumb should be passed. Let's try to be very explicit with the assembler flags. We'll modify to ensure the M thumb is prepends to the existing flags. Okay, go for it. I think that's the same error. Yep. It's quite puzzling. The error selected processor does not support in ARM mode are the key. Yes, it is the key. Key to unlocking something. Okay, reading the .s. Comments, looking for .syntax. Okay, oh, look at that. Syntax unified. This is the correct thumb. Explicit potential conflict. Oh. The startup file, which implies software floating point linkage. This mismatch might not directly cause it does not support, but its description can lead to other linking or runtime errors. Holy cow. Okay, sure. Do it. Same thing. Should we clear? Is there a cache we should? I'll wait it. So it's monitored. Add m explicit -it thumb. Set cmake asm flags init thumb. Oh, okay. So it's going to use instead of is not being invoked the correct context when it processes the assembly output from GCC. So we're using the ARM non-EABI AS. So what it's going to do is it's going to set that to GCC instead. Okay. So that's this thing here. It was .as. And now we're just going to have it to GCC. All right. Cool. Go to town. Does not support. It's getting pretty thick on the context. I wonder. All right, error selected processor does not support. Extremely persistent. Is interpreting the instruction set or mode for the code generated from C. Oh, interesting. Adding more explicit to the compiler flags. Okay, and then it'll be arch arm v7e-m and keep the Cortex M CPU. Still there. Tool changes default behavior. Temporary or where the assembler is failing is generated from C. One last attempt at flag manipulation before considering more drastic measures. This flag participates directly the assembler. We tried a variation but earlier, but let's ensure it passed correctly when GCC drives. Okay. Pass the thumb directly to the assembler. It links and invokes. This is redundant, but it's a way of absolutely explicit with the assembler. Okay, sure. Okay, and run command. Yeah, same issue. So you did say it was redundant, so now we're going to have to take more drastic measures. Wow. So you're giving up on me again. This is really interesting where it's given up and it's like, I can't do anymore. And I wonder if that's really weird. Deeper toolchain version and compatibility or a subtle issue with CMake's interaction with the ARM non-EABI toolchain for this specific case. So what are you going to do? Are you going to restart? You're going to start up another debug session. Wow. Pay close attention to this. Okay. All right. All right, you're in the right directory, so that's fine. Verbose gets 1. All the flags here. Because it wasn't doing that before. You weren't checking the actual, like, I need to modify to ensure the C compiler receives the correct flags. Are intended for the assembler, not for the compiler. Oh, that's interesting. Is not being invoked with the necessary -m thumbs to generate thumb code. Were intended for the assembler, but not the, okay. Wow, so you're like, hey, this other agent we just launched a little bit ago, not so smart. Not so smart. Put the flags in the wrong place. All right, let me look at what you did. Okay. Instead of init, and remove the redundant, okay. Instead of init, so change init to flags, init to flags again, okay. Sure. What? I did it. So figure out your CMake flags. Thank you. All right, but now we've got undefined references. So those are different errors. Got to 66% that time. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. Encounter new link errors. This is because the source files for this and this, which contain, are not being compiled and linked to the final explanation. Okay, so we'll add them to our project sources. Okay, listing out those. Now I need to system init. Great, located those. Modify this to include. All right, use the file glob to gather all the .c files. Neat. All right, run. Oh, okay, good. No, it's jeez. 70, 90. Yes, still unresolved symbols. Okay, because it's linking a dot of the L file there. Multiple definitions. Okay, which means that multiple template implementations. Oh, okay, so there's some files that we are including more than once. So what did you do? I'll modify glob to explicitly list the desired HAL files, or better, to glob all C files and then explicitly remove the unwanted time-based templates before appending them. You got it, buddy. Is that what you... Oh, that's neat. So it globbed them, and then it removed these things. All right. Go to town. Did that work? It worked. It worked? It worked. So let's just recap what we've done here. We stepped away from Platformio, which is whatever. So now we're trying to build the same code, and we're going to... Okay, so it built. It's pudding time. It's pudding time. Oh, wait, what are you doing? Okay, you're updating the project status. All right, buddy. Click. And updated to reflect the status of the project build. Flash the device. What are you doing? README, CMake.lists. Yeah, you can't flash from inside the dev container. Don't get me started. Task completed. Yeah, we're going to have to board. Print the string hello. And it is. It changed it to the UART. That's not my goal. All right. But now we have a building thing. We've got everything. The header files are in the right place. This should be a lot more straightforward to just, okay, fix it now. I will flash the device manually and let you know when it's done. All right. So I got a warp terminal. Where was I? Okay, I'm in the newly unused directory, so I need to go C STM32/build. Okay. All right, there it is. ST-link, ST-flash. There's a .l file. I don't need, it's the wrong directory, so I'll just do this here. Oh, and then I need 0800. Oh, no, that's not a device. Sorry. Got to actually plug the device in. It's the worst part. Okay, so it's not flashing. All right, so let's try that again. That didn't work. That didn't work. Fix the file open error. ST flash is failing to open. Oh, okay. All right, so I'll just Control C. All right. ST-flash, right, and then what's in here? This thing. We'll do that elf, and then 0x, 08, 00, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's the right, is that the right thing? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Ready? Sector, common. Okay. Common, flash, written, and verified. Jolly good. All right, so the device is flashed, but there was supposed to be an LED flashing, right? Which, all that just to get an LED to flash? Like, but I want this. This is what I want, which is pin 11. That's the power. Oh yeah, that's not flashing. All right, so let me just ask here. So I didn't see any flashing there. All right, so I don't know. That was weird. So nothing flashed and nothing over the terminal. So let's. All right, so I want you to print "Hello World" on the LCD screen, not the UART. Okay. So there's a common header. Name.c to use the LCD. LCD.c was not found. This is unexpected. Let me guess. It's supposed to be there, but it's not. All right, hold on. Pause. All right, so I've got the. Oh, let's see. To ensure we have the correct LCD drivers, could you please download the BSP? Yeah. Could you do it? You want me to? Are you tasking me? That was a strange request. Sure. Where did they go? I don't. You're asking me to do something. You download it yourself, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you're gonna what? I don't need a temporary directory. What is happening? Oh, kill it. Yeah, that failed. Okay. Yeah, you just use curl. Why don't you always default to curl? Thank you. Yes, please recorrect it. Did you seriously just you put the files in the wrong directory? You're supposed to put them in the drivers directory. You're supposed to put them in drivers, BSP. Yeah. Okay. All right. Does that mean you're done? Are you subtask results? I've modified. Okay. And we've downloaded the. You're just gonna make. You're not in the right directory. Okay. Go to town. Have fun, kid. Yeah. You're all sorts. Your paths are all sorts of all over the place. Yeah, it's in the wrong directory. Just cancel. All right. Terminate. I'll do it. I'll just do it myself. Cancel. Okay. Terminate. Stop. Okay. I'll take care of this. Let's see. There's a BSP directory. Let me look at this and then see what's supposed to be in that directory. -f star.h star.c. Okay, so those are gone now. So we're not supposed to be put there. Let's see, where did you leave it? You didn't leave it. So I will do, what did you do? Curl -o. I don't remember how to write curl. How do you do curl? Oh, it's lowercase o. Whatever. Done. Thank you. All right, so then I'm going to go STM32, hello world, BSP. And then I'm going to go, what's it, drivers? And BSP. All right. 7. Yeah, there's nothing in there. So I'm going to change into there. And then I'm going to tar zxvf /workspaces newly onioned v And then that should be here. Okay. There we go. That's correct now. All right. Let's see what you've been doing. Okay. Pattern not found. All right. So I think we can do, oh, cancel. Terminate. Okay. Please build my STM32 project. I wonder what, oh, so it's got some LEDs there. Int main, how in it, LCD in it. Okay, white, black, white. Display hello world. Yep. And then for the rest of the time, it should be toggling pin. All right, what are you up to now? User wants to build their project. Build script. What is that? Time to build the project. Nope. I haven't actually tried that. What does that look like? Pipe fail. Oh yeah, I'm not using that yet. Nope. Yes. Well, you'll need to be in. Let me see if you're in the right directory. Okay, we'll see what happens when you do that. No, it's. What are you doing now? Are you trying to figure it out? Why? Yeah, because I moved that file to the appropriate location. Oh, okay. So you've got to go and update the CMake file to find it. Okay. Go ahead. Take your time. Hopefully I don't need a snack before then. So I'm getting close to snack. Come on. Oh, that's going to take a while. Let's not do that. So now what are you doing? The recursive search directory, based on the output of the search, was not found within the BSP directory. Reject. Cancel, terminate. Cancel, terminate. All right, something's wrong. Something's wrong. And I'm done. Done. All right, so we got further. But we're still not done yet. And I needed to kind of like help it overcome some things. And we're learning more about board support packages, which you guys probably knew that. But yeah, so these things are, it's coming along. It's moving. But we're going to have to keep plugging away. So we'll come back to it next time. Come back to it. At least it's plugged in. At least it's flashing. But not everything's ready to go. So hop down there, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we'll see you next time.